Chen episode. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that you referenced this episode in your first episode.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, let's reference the third episode before in this episode.
Yeah. It was kind of funny because I was talking to Chen and I was like, oh, yeah.
Did you make him record again?
3 times.
Oh yeah, make this a recurring bit.
Yeah,
I fuck up everyone's first episode. Don't worry about it. Say the N-word 7 times.
You're coming back.
We're gonna lose it.
Yeah, everybody's a repeat offender. You know,
3 times is funny.
Yeah. But Chen was awesome. Thank you, Chen. You know, so Chen actually did a really awesome thing, but it completely lost its format because of it. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't really. By the 3rd episode, we were just like, all right, I hope it's working, you know, but,
dude, I made a joke about coming back a 3rd time and that actually happened. That's crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So how you been, dude? How's comedy been treating you?
Comedy's going good. Having some good sets out there, which is enjoyable.
Yeah.
This is a brag. I did, the Creek mic on Sunday, and after my set, Ari Maddie came up and was like, good job. Which is crazy. I didn't expect that, but
whoa,
it's pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a lot taller than I thought he was going to be.
He is tall, yeah. He's like Hitler's wet dream for sure. He's like 6'3", blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah. Like,
gorgeous man.
Beautiful man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never met him, but he delivered pizzas, I think, one day to Shakespeare's. Actually, when I was trying to get like B-roll for Chen's episode, he delivered a bunch of pizzas there. And I was like, man, like, fucking, dude, this guy is so much taller than I thought he was. Like, I was like, is he like 6'3" or something like that?
He's up there, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, he's so much taller. Like, I didn't realize that he was that tall. Like, for some reason, I was thinking he was just a little guy, you know? But,
yeah. Everyone's always a different size than I envision them.
Right, yeah. I met you. Like, and when you walked in here, I was like, fuck, dude, you're a lot taller than I thought. I was like, I don't even know if I'm tall anymore. Yeah. I'm like, man, oh gosh, dude. So, where you been performing at other than the Creek?
Shakespeare's. I've been hitting up Leo's show that he puts on. He puts on 3 shows a week, and he's just been having me come back and slay.
Oh yeah,
slay and bomb. And the Gin at Nolan Creek. It's a spot in Belton, and I did that Friday on Halloween. On Halloween night, small crowd. I felt like I bombed a little bit. It was tough to get them going. Ali Musa was there. He headlined. He's really funny. So I say Ali. It's Ali. I don't know why I say Ali. Ali Musa.
Oh, I don't know if I know him.
He looks like Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh, okay.
He's Libyan.
Gaddafi duck.
Yeah. Exactly. Very funny guy, though.
Yeah, that's awesome. I saw this, I don't know who he was, but I saw this Jewish comedian recently. And, oh man, he had this, you know.
That could be anybody in this town.
I know, dude. Like, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know what? Who the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, man, like he was really good. He got up there. I think he was originally from New York, and it was just over at Shakespeare's. And
yeah, it's everybody. It's every comedian I know that's Jewish. They're all from New York.
Yeah. Matt Butera from New York. You know,
he's not Jewish. You can tell.
You can tell.
He's not successful enough to be Jewish.
This is true. I mean, I'm not Jewish. I just pretend to be. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Look, I am.
If you were Jewish, you'd have a much nicer equipment. No, This is actually nice equipment. I'm just fucking around. No,
it's basic. It does a trick, though. Every single thing on here is from Amazon.
If you were Jewish, you'd have bags of gold around us.
Yeah, we could just swim through it as you come here.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Who was Jewish, by the way.
Really?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I was like, please get into that a little bit more.
We all know Daffy Duck is Jewish. We all know he was involved in 9/11. It's a fact. It's just a fact, dude.
It's just a fact.
Just a fact. Look it up.
That's loony.
Yeah.
That's really loony, dude. I always thought Daffy Duck was a priest because he has that white collar.
I said Daffy and I meant Donald. I fucked up.
All right, we gotta fix it in post.
Yeah, rewind it.
Yeah, you gotta come back now.
All ducks are Jewish. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah. I was like, this is my bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Only Bombs, what other podcasts do you listen to?
I listen to Rogan like everyone else. Killtony like everyone else.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn's good sometimes.
Yeah.
I got tired of listening to Bert. But I was a Bert fan for a while. I like Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee, Bad Friends. Have you heard that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
That's a lot. I love their dynamic off of each other.
Yeah, that's fun. Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker, those two guys, I probably like the best chemistry on a podcast. Those guys are hilarious. What's it called? Matt Shane Secret Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah. No, they are pretty good. They are good. I kind of watched a lot of those different kind of podcasts as research to do this one to try to figure it out. And I was thinking all sorts of different stuff, man. Like I was trying to be like, should I get a couple of like accent chairs, or whatever they're called, like lounge chairs, like you see that format. And then I can only afford a couple little tripods. So I was like, I'll just put them on the table.
Yeah, this works. This is good.
Semi-Rogan.
This is better than my podcast ever was. So hell yeah, dude.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just trying to do the aesthetic, dude. Learning a lot. It's kind of crazy,
Good aesthetic.
Thanks, man.
You got the black light as well, so that's fancy, and the lava lamp. You never see those anymore.
Yeah, dude. That was $15 at Target.
Get the lava lamp in my shot, can we?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see.
If I just hold the lava lamp the whole time.
Dude, it's already in your shot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. It's going to be there, bro. I'm going to make sure that it's there, dude. And as you talk, the more you talk, it's just going to start blobbing more. That's a nice steeple of thought.
The Jewish ducks.
The Jewish
I'm here
ducks.
to talk about the Jewish ducks.
The Jewish ducks. They
want all the bread. All right. I have to stop being anti-Semitic. I got it. My therapist has been telling me that. So
he's like, dude, you need to stop. I can't. But one time I tried to pull out a Jewish, that sounds weird. One time I tried to do a Jewish person impression, and my girlfriend, she was like, that's your Jewish person impression. And I was like, my name is Sam Goldberg.
That's good.
I thought so.
That's a good one.
I thought it was fun, I'm Goldberg,
Yeah.
But she was like,
that's like Mort from Family Guy.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I was just going for the complete stereotype.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I got holes in these pockets,
It's better. She's like, you can be more Jewish.
I know. She's like, go get that Yamaha. What is it? Yarmulke?
Yarmulke.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The yarmulke. Go get that yarmulke. Do this better.
Yarmulke.
Yeah, man. So I've been talking about your writing with a lot of the different guests because I think so you're I think the most veteran comedian I've had on here.
Oh, nice.
So far, And so what I've been telling everybody has been to the to your writing, the way that you told me about that, how you do that and how you're capable of calmly making a change before you go up on stage and just being like, yeah, I can remember that. And I was trying to explain to Chen how foreign of a concept that was and, to me and everything like that. But I was hoping that maybe you can get into your writing again.
Yeah.
You can kind of talk about like your process, like how you come up with jokes from idea to pen to paper kind of thing.
That's tough. Yeah, I think ideas just kind of come at certain times. I try to like always be in a writing mindset, like a joke mindset. And I always keep pad and pen with me, pen and paper, whatever. And I typically just like try to write out the idea and then like expand on it as much as possible. So just kind of let it flow out. And then I just edit when I'm on stage. Or I'll have like the main points that I want to hit. but it doesn't come out the way that I write it, because it's like you have to go up and present it in a completely different way. So I just kind of like, my brain just edits it as I'm saying it, as I'm talking it out. But yeah, I have like an hour or so, sometimes less, when I like at the end of the night, where I try to write before bed, or if I have nothing going on at work, I'll try to like go through like news headlines and just try to write off of that. And so, yeah, that's typically how it goes. Like today I saw Dick Cheney died. So then in my head, I was like, I'm going to try to write Dick Cheney jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
good Dick jokes are always funny.
Yeah. So all I had so far was, Dick Cheney passed away. That's sad. We don't get to see a sequel to 9/11. That's all I have so far. But
yeah, I like that. I thought I was a sequel because I'm September the 12th. So I was always like, oh man, my birthday was a disaster. I was so upset that my birthday got ruined. But no, man, that's really cool. Do you is there anything that you do to kind of help your creative process, as far as some people, they'll go on walks or something like that? Is there like a time when something like appears in your head more than others? Or
That's interesting. I've been doing like meditations like every morning for like the last I guess it's been about 3 years, maybe 4. And so I'll do like a sit each morning. And sometimes if I smoke a little weed, I won't be as deep in a meditative state, but I will like start getting like creative ideas. And I was reading this book by Eckhart Tolle, and he was talking about how like you can connect to your creativity. It doesn't come from your mind; it comes from like your being, your like essence. So I've been trying to like before I write, just try to sit quietly and just kind of like sit with it for like 10 minutes. And I've only just recently started doing that. So other than that, I do get ideas just like just being outside. I feel like being in nature, just going and doing things, experiencing life in general, and just like getting out of your house, like getting in a new space is like, because I try to write in my room all the time, but then if I go to like a coffee shop, I'll feel like a new environment. I'll have like new ideas. I'll see something that is funny. I'll see something will happen. Be like, oh, I can write about this. So.
Oh yeah. So you take inspiration from all sorts of things, like an idea just doesn't pop in your head kind of thing, huh?
I mean, ideas do pop in my head, but yeah, I typically have to go out and make things happen to get like inspiration. Like I'll go and do things and just to write about it almost,
yeah.
Which is kind of a weird way to live your life, but it happens where it's like, I'm going to go rock climbing and then I'm going to write a joke about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just I'm sort of like a sit back and hope kind of writer. Cause I found that like for me, like it's kind of constricting to sit down and just write for some reason. Like I could sit and edit and do all this stuff and I'll be great. That's fine. But I think that's an instant gratification of like, I can change something right now.
Yeah.
But what you were talking about before, how you were saying that, you go up on stage and then you make those edits. It's almost like you're kind of feeling it out. Like, you're polishing it there.
For sure. Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of cool how you kind of pull inspiration from things like that. Do you have like a favorite kind of subject that you like to write about?
No. I just feel like over time, my writing's gotten more personal. So I've been able to be like more vulnerable, more comfortable with myself. So I think like, yeah, I'm able to like pull from like my actual life more than when I first started. I was just kind of trying to do like dark one-liners and just trying to be like edgy, and trying to be like controversial and topical and all that, which I do still, I do have a dark sense of humor. So I will still do like topical stuff, and I'll still like, talk about death and racism and gays and Jews and, but, yeah, I think, what was the question? Did you ask about Jewish ducks?
Right. Yeah.
No, the topics. Yeah, the topics. I like talking about racism because I don't think it's real. I like talking about like sexuality because I think it's funny. Racism's funny. Those are just funny topics to me. So, And then just like my life, and I guess topical things are easy to write about for me because I don't know. I just try to write from like news headlines and just see where it goes.
Yeah. Is there anything that you consider sort of low hanging fruit, like that you're just like, this is boring. I don't really want to write about this kind of thing.
No, there's no specific topic, but I mean, if I feel like I'm doing a premise that I've heard too many times, then I'll usually be like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I feel like, and this is just personal to me, like, I feel like everyone's made a joke about Amber Alerts and how they kidnapped a child, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, that premise has been done. It's been driven into the ground. Everyone's done a joke about how, I didn't get molested. Why didn't I get molested?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you know? And it's like, those things that they've just been overdone. But I think any topic could be joked about in a really good original way. It's hard not to go into like the hack stuff that everyone's done 100 times. Because I feel like if Louis C.K. wrote like an Amber Alert joke, it would be like prolific. You know what I mean? Like he would figure out the best way to do a hack joke. And that's kind of what I think it was Andrew Scholes was talking about. When something happens, everyone writes a joke about it. And there's the first layer that everyone jokes about. And there's like a second layer. And then there's like a third layer. And he said he tries to go for the third layer that nobody's thought about yet. Like finding a new angle on like a typical topic that everyone's gonna like. When the Titanic thing sunk, the submarine that went to see the Titanic, everyone had a joke about it, but then it was like, well, there's a layer that no one's touched yet. Everyone's touched this layer, but where's the rest of it? And so that's kind of what goes on in my mind, is like, is there another layer? Is there another angle that I can take that no one else is doing?
That's really interesting. And that kind of makes me think of, that's potentially the difference between, I guess, when you're first starting out comedy versus, the longer that you do it, you're able to look deeper into those layers, because I know that when I look back at some of the jokes that I wrote, and, I'm still brand new, but when I look back even now, it's like I could see the difference in my writing and things like that. Like, for example, like I'll make, what is that? Shakespeare, like Much Ado About Nothing, I'll just make a ton, like I'll just say a fuck ton of shit and then try to cram it all on stage. And then as I do it, like you were talking about, it's like you kind of polish it and everything like that. But then sometimes there's this sort of thought, like when I go back and watch it, like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. That's why it's important to like watch your material, or at least listen back to it, which I don't do enough. But when I do it, I do find stuff, or I'll like notice that, like if I have a set that I didn't think went that well, I'm like, why didn't that joke work? And then I'll listen back, and it's because I wasn't like zoned in enough. Like I was like basically half-assing the joke. I was like, my tone wasn't right. I didn't sound like excited enough. And so like sometimes I'll just deliver something lazily and be like, why did that joke always works? Why didn't it work? It's because I wasn't in it.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's kind of like the commit to the bit sort of thing. Huh? You just, it's your joke, it's your story, live it.
Yeah.
Live it while you do it. That's something that I have trouble with. Sometimes when I get up on stage, like I won't live it. I'll just try to remember it.
Yeah. That's common. And I see that with like newer comics where they don't have like the confidence yet. But it's also, or they'll like sabotage themselves, and they'll be like, oh, this sucks, I'm not very good. And you can just tell they don't believe in themselves. And it's like, you're stepping on yourself. Like you're sabotaging yourself as soon as you get on stage.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen when comics apologize. That's always a little weird when they're just like, sorry. It's like, I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like everybody's kind of done something like that. So it's like, you understand, but you're also like, don't do that, man. Come on. You could do it. You could do it, but at the same time, like I've been there before too, I've done that before, I think it was at Sunset where, man, I got up on Sunset and it was for the Coffee and Java. Or the Java and Jokes.
Yeah, Java and Jokes. Probably the worst mic of all time. The 4 p.m.?
The 4 p.m. one. Yeah. Dude, I went up there, bro. It was like me and like 4 or 5 other comics. And I never like wanted to run off a stage so quickly before, but I did. I pretty much abandoned ship in that one. Like I was telling the jokes and then it was like, dude, I don't know. It looked like a bunch of little dice, just little eyes just staring right at me, you know? And I was like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I fucking hate this fucking place.
They used to do a Friday night mic at a gym. I think it was, I don't remember the name of the gym, but it was like up north. It's like Big Tex, I think.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I went there.
Yeah. I went there for one of the earliest mics they had. And it was just in this little turf room with one spotlight. And I bought a beer because they're like, I'll give you 10 minutes if you buy a Lone Star. I was like, sweet. So I'll go up there and do 10 minutes. I was like 3 minutes in. I was like, this fucking blows, dude. No one's even paying. Like, this is just awful. So I just ended up bailing at like 4 minutes, even though I bought a beer to do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I felt like a coward.
You're like, fuck, dude. I guess I'm not strong enough for this mic. I think that's what it's called. I think it was called the Strong Mic.
The Strong Mic, yeah.
Yeah. That was you know, Juanita. That was like the first time I ever spoke to Juanita. Ever, because there was a...
Try to have sex with you?
No, I'm not. I guess I wasn't strong enough. But but no, it was funny because I was telling her about this time when it was me and my buddy JP, and we're standing outside of this is back when Killtony was at Poor Choices, and we're standing outside of Poor Choices, and Juanita comes up and she has I guess, I don't know, somebody with her, but she was doing like this podcast kind of thing, I guess, where, you know, interview on the street kind of deal.
Oh, is that like the Kill Alley or whatever that was going on?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because they used to, when everyone was in the alley, when the mothership first became a thing, there was a guy with a video camera, and he would like go and interview people after they got off stage, and they would call it like Kill Alley. And then I don't know if he's still around. I don't think he's around anymore. But I remember that being a thing because he would go and like interview people, like man on the street interviews, like how was your set and da da da.
Yeah. I always thought that was. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I always thought that was an official Killtony thing. I guess that wasn't, huh?
No, it was just a guy doing it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe they hired him. I don't know.
Oh,
I never asked.
Right? Who do I ask about that? I want to find out. But no, this was Juanita doing her own thing. And so she walks up to me and JP, and you know, I'm sitting right there, and she like, oh, JP, and it like starts,
hey guys,
yeah. And it starts talking to JP and all excitedly, and she goes like, oh, is there anybody else I could interview? And then JP was like, oh, my friend Trey, and she was like, no, and then like walks in.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it was great. And so when I saw her at the Strong Mic, I was like, oh yeah, I remember you. Remember this? You know, and she was like, oh, that sounds like me. And I'm like, yeah, it was, yeah. And then I got up and I bombed. It was great.
Yeah,
it was great. It was like, that's one of the ones I really don't like. You know, that's why I never go back.
Good old bombs.
So what about your bombing? How do you handle that? How do you handle like when just you deer in the headlights or?
I usually have to go home and like kill a rabbit. No.
Kill a duck.
Ritual sacrifice. A Jewish duck.
You're like the Hitler for ducks.
How do I handle it like while I'm on stage?
Yeah.
I most of the time I just kind of have like fun with it. I'm like, oh, it's going this way, okay, and then I just try to have as much fun as possible. But when I felt like I was bombing Friday, I did feel like some nervousness, and I was like, I didn't panic fully, but I was just like, I forgot where I was at in my set because the crowd wasn't responding, so I couldn't really like. I didn't get in like the flow that I like to be in. So then I was just like, I mean, I think I handled it all right, but inside I was like, fuck, it's burning down. Everything's on fire. You know, but externally, I think I was okay. But, generally, yeah, I think I keep a pretty calm demeanor when I'm bombing because I bomb. I mean, if you do comedy regularly, you're going to bomb most of the time.
Dude, I bomb in this podcast, bro.
Maybe not most of the time, but a good amount of time. And especially, like your first few years, you're just bombing nonstop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I I've gotten better at not taking bombs personally, just being like, wash it off.
Yeah.
But when I do bomb, I've noticed that I never bomb twice in a row, unless I just do 2 bad mics in a row. But I've never bombed like 2 shows in a row, do 2 like paid gigs, So usually when I have a bad one, I'm like, fuck, do better. And then I do better. And I'm like, cool, we're back.
Yeah. Have you ever had a situation where it seemed like everybody else was doing great and then you got up and you bombed?
Yeah. I'm sure that's happened plenty of times. Yeah, I feel like that's probably happened at the Buzzmill mic, or like Kick Butt. I've definitely, and early on, I would like kind of panic when that happened. But now I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, go for it. Go all out.
Yeah, that fuck it thing. I think that's needs to be expressed more to a lot more people. Because bombing in general is so like it's so fucking gut wrenching. And it's funny that you mentioned Buzzmill because that is exactly what happened to me at the beginning. It was like I did a New Year's Eve show. I think it was literally like December 31st of last year, and then it was coming in at 25. And everybody was doing great, man. And I was like, man, the crowd's really loose and everything like that. I'm like, this is going to be fun. And then I get up there and, oh my God. I think I almost said that out loud. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, like it was so bad. Like, I was like, dude, like, why do you think that is? Like, why do you think somebody bombs in the first place? Like, like how can you have like see other people do great sets and you get up there and for some reason they're like, I fucking don't like this guy. Like, what is it?
It's probably because you suck, dude.
Probably.
I mean, if everyone else is doing well,
yeah,
you're off somewhere.
I think. Yeah,
for sure. I remember when I was like brand new to Austin, maybe like a month in, I did a mic up in like Pflugerville where they would give us like 10 minutes. The guy who used to run it, I don't think he lives here anymore, but there was a comic there named Rochelle. Black lady, super funny. She's hilarious. But she went on stage, she set down the mic and she just walked around to tables and was just like making people laugh. And then she killed. And just by walking around and just like being herself, being hilarious. And then I had to follow that. And then I just bombed my dick off for 10 minutes straight. And I think it was like early on, I was like 4 years in, I was new to Austin and I was just like, damn, like when I would bomb, I would take it hard. Cause I was in a new place, a new environment and everyone seemed so good. And I was like, God damn, I just moved from a small town. So I didn't know really, I was still trying to like impress the scene. I wanted the scene to like me and book me on shows and stuff. And so that I put a lot of weight into like how other comics viewed me, which is really stupid, and counterintuitive completely, because they're not going to buy tickets ever for your shows. So you don't need to impress comics.
It's very true. It's very true. Especially I've bought a few tickets and I was like, why the fuck did I do this? Why? But yeah, man, that one, that hit me hard. I didn't return to comedy, I think for months. I did like some soul searching and then I was like, yeah, no, this is definitely something I want to do for sure.
Hell
yeah. And then I was like, oh, fuck it, and that fuck it thing, I was like, you know what, let's go. And then now it's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I bomb all the time. I'm not very good. I'm still learning, like joke structure and things like that. And then sometimes I can have a funny joke written in front of me and then I'll go say it out loud. And I'm like, why is it not, it's not the same on the page in my head, out in my mouth. Damn it. This is quackers, man. I don't get it.
The comparison trap, I think, is something that I've had to like work on, of being like, like when everyone else is doing well and you feel like you're not. And that's really easy to feel that way, especially in like Austin, because everyone here is like thriving and killing it all the time. But it's good to focus on just yourself and how you're improving. And I believe that I'm going to get there. And there's not a specific timeline, like some people get there when they're 23 and some people get there when they're when they're 55. There's no method. There's no script to follow. There's no, here's the steps you take to make it in comedy. You just have to throw yourself into it, and then it eventually happens.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's really good advice too, to just, give it your all, give it your best, and just keep going despite all the bombs and everything like that. The minefield, if you will.
I was watching Rick Rubin. I think he was on Rogan. I've seen him on several podcasts, but he filmed Andrew Dice Clay's comedy album back in the day, and Dice went up there.
I know that,
and he just riffed for an hour. So he just bombed the whole time and just recorded the whole thing and put it out. And then Rick Rubin is all about he has this book called The Creative Act. I haven't read it yet, but he's all about just putting your art out there for the sake of it being art and not worrying about what people think about it. And I think that's profound. I think it's amazing to especially comedians, musicians, painters, everyone just make art that you love.
Yeah.
And if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's also great. Who cares?
Right.
You're doing something that you love to do. So
do you think that you are anything like the comedians that influenced you?
Yeah, I think I'm like everyone. I think everyone's alike.
Yeah. You're a chameleon.
Yeah, in certain ways, I think so. What you mean, in comedy style?
Sure. Yeah, comedy style. Yeah. Did you find that your influences had a deep impact on your comedy?
Comedy influences?
Comedy influences, yeah. Or just, I don't know, Lincoln or Scrooge McDuck.
I think South Park had a big influence on my comedy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mentioned Roy Scovel before. I love that guy.
Roy Scovel.
Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis. Chris Rock. I mean, there's a 12 or more. But that's I think I was talking about this yesterday. There's a guy in Austin who's doing a Mitch Hedberg character. I mean, he's doing original shit.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
He's a good joke writer and everything, but he's doing Mitch Hedberg. He's doing an impression, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I forgot his name. I met him a couple times.
But yeah, he's got the whole thing down. But I was talking about it to someone, but it's we're all doing an impression of somebody,
right?
We're all stealing jokes. You know what I mean? We're not stealing it word for word, but we're taking someone else's moves, we're taking someone else's cadence, someone else's tone, someone else's premises, and we're going, let me see what I can do with that. Right. And so it's every single person who goes up and does stand up is doing an impression of someone that they saw doing stand up. We're all doing this thing. We're all copying somebody.
Yeah.
So
we're all chameleons.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. It's so funny because I literally kind of touched base on that with Matt Butera, and I was like, you see people and they're acting like chameleons, and you're like, don't do that. And Matt Butera wisely goes, he's like, I feel like you have to be somewhat a chameleon when you're kind of doing this. And I was like, didn't really give it much thought then, but now that you're saying it again, I'm like, yeah, I think you're right. Because I kind of sometimes I think of what would Pete Holmes do with this joke? What would Louis C.K. do?
Pete Holmes is awesome.
Yeah, I fucking love
Louis is awesome. I should have mentioned both of those guys. Those guys are both great.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I love Pete Holmes' podcast. He's very into spirituality, which I think is pretty sweet.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
actually about him until I kind of watched a few of his podcasts. I was like, oh, he's a lot more spiritual than I thought, which is cool. I had no idea. That molecules joke, oh my God, one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Pete. I love that joke, man.
So. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think, that's not to say that no one is original, because I feel like you can still be original to who you are and true to who you are.
Yeah.
But also acknowledge that everything you're doing is coming from somewhere else. It's a complete contradiction, but it's real. I think.
It's real, yeah. You're right, and it's kind of, but it has to start somewhere. You know what I mean? I saw this early clip of Louis C.K. and he kind of had, it was almost like a little Carlin in there, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, I wonder when at that point in your career, and I know it's just like you said a moment ago, it's like, you just kind of, evolve, but I wonder what point in your career are you finally mature enough? And then you're like, oh, now I'm just me. It's like, is there do you think that there's like a dynamite time, like when that happens, when you're just like, whoa, all right, yeah, no, now I'm good? Or is it just like, you just get up and then you just do you? And, it's like you don't realize that you shed your old skin.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think there's a specific timeline. I think it's, for me, I just had to do like some like soul searching and like figure out who like I really am and what I want out of life. So I think for me, just the more vulnerable I am, the more I talk about things that I'm ashamed about. I think the more I connect with the crowd, and I think the more I'm more true to myself. So I think I find my voice just by being like completely open.
Yeah.
About like everything.
Yeah. So that's another concept. That's sort of, you mentioned that I ever feel like every comedian knows about finding their voice. Mm-hmm. Finding what that is and everything. What do you think that means? Like if you had to explain that to somebody who doesn't know, what do you think that means? And can you give it to that person in very good detail?
I think finding your voice is just being completely comfortable with who you are and not trying to win anyone over. Like when you're on stage, you're just being yourself and you're not trying to kill. You're not afraid of bombing. You're just in the moment, completely present. And you're just telling it how you see it. I think that's your voice.
Nice, man. Do you feel like you've found your voice?
Yeah, but not all the time. Because I do, like I mentioned earlier, I got nervous when I was bombing the other day. So it's, I think it's like a daily practice of like just being present with yourself, being grounded in who you are, and then making sure that you are that when you get on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I also mentioned earlier that I was like trying to impress the comics, or I was like going out on like a show that I cared a lot about. And I was like, oh, I need to kill. But then when you're on stage and you're trying to kill, I think the audience can tell. I think there's like a subconscious on a level where they're like, oh, this guy's over here sweating. He seems nervous. He's like, it almost turns them off because you're like, it's like you're so needy.
Sure.
Like you're so needy for attention and laughs. So they're like, oh, like that one friend who just won't leave you the fuck alone. That's
yeah. And you're that friend.
Exactly.
You're that ugly duckling. Do you remember your first laugh?
First laugh. The first time I did a set when I ran for class president my senior year of high school. And I don't even remember what I said. But they laughed, so they laughed at it. So that was cool. But my first comedy set that was officially at a comedy open, it wasn't a comedy open mic. It was just an open mic. And I signed up to do comedy. Everyone else is doing gay ass poetry. But, but I went up there and I said, fuck, I made a joke about Ann Hernandez.
Hang on 1 minute.
Yeah, it was something about hanging. It was like, don't leave me hanging like Aaron Hernandez. And it was like a week after he died, which is pretty cool that I did that.
That's perfect.
It was probably a joke about coming too quickly or something. And then I said something about Aaron Hernandez. I think when you're starting out, you have to have at least 3 minutes on coming too quickly. I think that's the first rule of comedy.
You know what?
Unless you're a woman, then it's no one ever makes you come.
That is true, man. Talking about ejaculation, I see that a lot, which is why I'd never try to tackle it.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, maybe I can come up with a good one, but I don't even know. I don't even know, dude.
I would say that's probably like the most, it's the easiest thing to talk about sex because when you're young. I mean, most comics are starting in their early 20s, so they don't have enough life experience to talk about like kids or marriage or anything substantial that is relatable. So they're like, well, beat off 3 times a day, you know? It's like, that's all they've got.
Yeah, I come every time. I will be back again, you know?
So yeah, that's the easy thing to go to. I think sex. There's a lot of my material was about sex. I mean, I still have jokes about sex, but starting out, a lot of my material was just focused on sex.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was nice, dude. It was nice as fuck.
Fuck yeah. What do you think about, you know, I'm asking this because you've been on Killtony like a few times. What do you think about, you know, the format, the comedy style kind of that is Killtony with the whole thing of being put in front of a panel, and, you know, you give it your best minute.
Yeah.
You know, like, do you think that that's a good enough gauge to judge whether or not somebody's a good comedian?
I don't think it's a good gauge to judge whether or not someone's a good comedian. I think it's a good gauge to judge if someone can be funny on the spot.
Nice.
And that's a lot more difficult than having like a good 5 minutes, is being able to be funny on the spot in an interview. That's where it becomes like improv, is when the interview starts. Because you got to be like Timmy No Breaks. You don't got to be like that. I mean, it's hard to be that funny, but you got to be like on it. You got to be ready. So I think that's an element that comedians don't really focus on unless they're like trying to be on the show. But yeah, like when I went up there, I didn't care about the minute. I mean, I didn't care about the interview. I only focused on the minute, and then I was like, got a good minute, got a good clip for Instagram. Oh shit! Now I have to answer questions.
Yeah. I think I said the same thing last time we talked. Yeah, I was like, I had the minute prepared, which actually kind of helped me in my writing totally, because I changed some of the stories that I had, and I made them like 1 minute formats, and now I tend to do that. What I do is, like, if most of my stuff is just impromptu stuff, right? But what I'll do is I'll write out like, not even a joke, just write out something. And then I'll go and make tags. And then eventually, like, I try to come up with a punchline. Coming up with a punchline is like the hardest fucking thing I found as a comic. Like, what about you? Like, in your writing, like, what's the hardest part of your jokes that you write?
Punchline can be hard sometimes. I feel like at certain times I start with the punchline and try to work backwards.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes I'll get the idea. Sometimes the idea will be the punchline, and then I'm like, okay, now I got to write a premise around this.
Oh, okay.
Or write tags around it. But yeah, I think tagging something up can be difficult, or knowing which direction to go with it is also like if it's like a broad topic and you don't know, like, you can go different way. Like, how do I feel about this? Is it funny if I'm pro-abortion? Is it funny if I'm anti-abortion? Like, and then like, where can I call baby shrimp? You know?
Yeah, fucking little lustations. But it sounds like lustful Asians.
It's a good strip club,
right? So like Red Rose, like right over there.
A strip club of just Asians. I'm intrigued.
Right. I think
ask Jen where they're at.
He would know, but they would all be guys. So, like, what was your experience like? Like, I guess just if you don't mind talking about when you went on Killtony and everything, because you went there when it was still at the Vulcan.
Yeah, Vulcan Gas Company.
Yeah. So, what was your, walk us through that? What was that like?
All right. It was a Monday.
It was a Monday. Nice.
2021.
21. Nice. So, like a little bit after COVID?
Yeah, a little bit after COVID. Did you ever attend the Vulcan shows?
No.
Okay.
No.
So they would have all the comics in the corner of the room, and behind like a bullpen. We'd be cornered off, but we could still watch the show. But we'd all have to like stand in a group and kind of have to look around people. But they would call you up, and then the camera would pan to you, and you'd like walk up. They'd film your whole walk up to the stage. And that particular day, I had the runs. So I was about to shit my pants, but someone just got called. So I was like, all right, now's my chance. So I ran. It was probably Shakespeare's. I don't know. I ran to a bar and I took a shit really quick. And then as soon as I walked in, I got pulled. And so I was like, oh, fuck.
Wow.
And then I walked up there and I did my minute. I didn't get to the final punchline, but I heard the cat, so I was like, "Oh, just cut it off." I just stopped because I was super nervous. And then as soon as I heard the cat, I stopped, and then I turned to the judges, the panel, and my legs started shaking. I got really nervous.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think I was pretty much just like didn't really say much up there. Like it was just I didn't know what to say. It was like Kyle Dunnigan and Kurt Metzger, which is pretty cool. They didn't really say much to me. I don't remember what we talked about really.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, my job or like my girlfriend or something.
Yeah, just trying to pull some material at you.
Yeah, I just wasn't that interesting. And then I got a little joke book, and then I got pulled again like a month later, and I did a better set and a better interview. I met Ron White. He said my material was too dark, and I seemed like a nice guy. Which I agree, because the joke I did was about choking and Muslims. But it's not a joke I would open with. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to do my best minute. I'm not trying to I don't have time to be like, hey, I'm from here. And I don't,
right.
I don't have time to warm people up. So I just went with my hardest shit. But it went all right. And Tony was like contemplating which size joke book to give me. He gave me the big one. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was nice. And those were my best 2 minutes that I had at the time. So
insert sex joke.
And then it went 3 years. Yeah, it was 2024. Yeah, so it went 3 years, and I was going to be headlining the Dallas Comedy Club, and I really wanted to promote the show. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm going to sign up for Killtony to get on, and then I ended up getting on at the perfect time, and I was for the first time I felt comfortable on stage, and I did my minute went great, and then the interview went all right. I mean, I don't think Tony really liked what I had to say as far as the answers, because he was like, all right, I'll get you out of here. But I wasn't nervous. I wasn't freaking out. I was cool. I wish I would have hit on Kim Congdon, and I wish I would have talked to Jordan Peterson, but everything was just happening so quick. I was just I just wasn't answering fast enough or thinking fast enough.
I know what you mean. It was a very, very quick experience from the beginning, all the way to the end. It was kind of crazy. I'm not going to say the whole story or nothing like that, but yeah, get up, do my minute, and I somehow ended up with a guitar in my hand, and then I play guitar, and then I got a keychain. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never met anybody with a keychain. I've never even seen.
It's a Killtony keychain?
It's a Killtony keychain.
I didn't even know they handed those out.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's old. Now.
That's sick as fuck. When did you get on?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Rattlesnake.
I think maybe 23. I think. Yeah. And I think 23 or 24, one or the other. But yeah, man, I didn't even know they gave keychains, and so I left going oh man, I must have really fucking sucked. They must have been oh fuck this guy. He didn't even get a book. He gets a keychain.
They must have been out of the books.
Maybe, man. I don't know if
that keychain's dope though.
I love it.
I would honestly prefer that over a small joke book.
Yeah, I love it. But I said, cool. I've never met anybody else.
It's actually practical. You can't even write in the small joke book. It's just a way to mock you and say you suck.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a little material. It's I can write my whole life story in this piece of shit. But I think I was telling Chen, I'm I wish that I got a little joke book just because I like the knickknacks like that and everything. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a duck a
bone. Yeah. But the third time when I went on and had my best set, I got a small joke book. So it was whatever.
Oh, no shit.
But I had fun, and it helped. It promoted the show, so it all worked out the way I wanted it to. I did the exact minute I wanted it to do, and it went great. So Jordan Peterson laughed at me, so that's what's up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I kind of like him, and I remember when he kind of went a little crazy for a minute there. It seemed I don't know. I guess the way the media portrayed him for
he was off the benzos.
Yeah, right.
Him and Eminem had the same problem.
Whoa, really?
Popping pills. Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what your stance is on those characters, those character kind of comedians that pop up on Killtony every now and again, where it's a gimmick,
Oh yeah, I think it's great.
You like it?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, no. I mean, Timmy No Breaks is I think it's really funny. I think he has like a lot of good material. You know, I remember being a little disappointed, and I know this cast not on Killtony or anything like that, but Larry the Cable Guy, I remember being like pretty disappointed that he wasn't like real. You know,
Yeah.
like I always wonder like what people's stances on those like kind of gimmicky comics.
Well, it's like he's doing Dice,
right?
But Dice was also doing a gimmick. Like his real name is not Dice. He's not really this. I mean, he is kind of that guy. He kind of became that character over time.
Sure,
but no, I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's entertaining, really, and that's really what the show's about. The show's not really about like being the best stand-up or like it's just about being entertaining. At the end of the day, it's wrestling. It's the same thing. So
wrestling.
Yeah, it's WWF, WWE, whatever you call it, NXT, whatever the fucking kids are watching.
Exactly.
That's what Killtony is. But yeah, I mean, Larry the Cable Guy is different because nobody knew he was portraying a character. But with Tim, he's like, it's like a joke within a joke. It's like a meta thing.
Yeah.
To where it's like, because Tim's always done. Have you seen his like stand up before he did No Breaks?
No, not before he did No Breaks.
So he's always kind of did like different sort of gimmicks. Like he would, it's almost like it's more like, it's like improv mixed with stand up. He would always do like some goofy thing on stage.
Oh.
Whereas someone was saying he went by like Timmy Tesla at one point. So he was just trying out different stupid, goofy characters.
That's cool.
So that's kind of his thing, is to just go up there and just do some goofy shit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I like it.
I always felt that it would be kind of exhausting to do a character and just like stay in a character.
Yeah.
All the time.
For sure. That's what I was actually wondering. Like, does he have to do Timmy No Breaks until he's 60? You know,
right? Like if he meets somebody on the street, you know, are they going to know? Like, you know, he just like, hey guys, how you doing? Like,
so I feel like it could be easy to get stuck in a character,
right?
Like, especially if it's paying the bills, and then you just kind of like don't evolve from there. But he's a smart guy. He's a funny guy. I feel like he can pretty much do anything he wants. At this point. So,
yeah, I love seeing people excel in those kind of things, you know, like, and it's kind of cool. I think we kind of touched base on it on your first completely fucked up and corrupted visit.
Oh yeah, it was fucked up. You should have seen the shit I was doing to ducks.
But because I know he's not a gimmicky comedian, but you know, like it's kind of awesome seeing where Cam Patterson is going and everything. And so it's just kind of cool, like when you watch people who are on the same stages as you and they somehow elevate to levels that you're like, damn, that's fucking cool.
That is sick. I think I mentioned this the last episode I was on here, but yeah, just seeing the people that are making it right now, and there are people that are like, we're shoulder to shoulder with, like we're right there. Like it's not like I'm watching from Austin and it's people are blowing up in LA. I'm watching my neighbors blow up. I'm watching people I see every day blow up. And that's like inspirational. Like that could be either one of us tomorrow. That could be anybody.
Yeah.
It could be anybody in the scene.
Yeah. And it's pretty crazy, you know, because Cam was quick. I was not expecting like that to happen to him so quickly.
Oh yeah. He had like star power right away.
Right away, you know. But he's good though.
Yeah.
Like that
funny as hell.
That joke that I think one of my favorite jokes, I think he actually told it on Killtony, was the coach, like where he doesn't even play football or something like that, and the coach was like, slapped like all the players' ass, including him. He's like, "But I don't play, coach." Like I don't.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was. Of course, I don't do it well, but yeah, no, it was just such a funny joke.
One of my favorite jokes from him is it's kind of a stupid one, but he says, "You got to be really gay to like men, because women got assholes too." I thought that was so funny, dude.
That's good. That's good, dude.
It's true though.
Yeah, it is true. It's fucking. It's right there, dude. Oh man, that's good. That is really good. It's like it's right there too. I hate it when that happens though. Sometimes, like when somebody will say a joke, and it's just flawlessly executed, and it's like probably a subject that's been on your own mind, and just the way that they do it, is just like, God fucking damn it. That was it.
For sure, man.
Perfect.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
We're just like, why didn't I come up with that?
Right.
Like there was like something, it was a gaslighting magician. And it said, no, this is your card. And I was like, that's so funny, dude. Why didn't I come up with that?
That is really good.
Ugh.
That is really good. I've often thought that with with Rory Scovel, because one of my favorite jokes from him is like when he's talking about, it should have been Adam and Steve because Steve wouldn't have been so dumb as to fall for a talking snake.
What is that? A talking snake? You get out.
You get out of my yard. He's called the Garden of Eden as a yard already. I was like, fuck, it's so fucking simple and so well executed, But there's like a thing in it though. I'm like, dude, if I literally wrote that joke word for word and went and did it, it wouldn't be funny.
Yeah. That's like Nate Bargatze. If someone else told his jokes, nobody would laugh. He's just got this unique way of saying something really simple.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be funny if anyone else said it.
Yeah.
It's weird how that works. He's like hypnotizing us.
Yeah.
With his southern charm.
And those big old eyes of his. I love that thing when that old man mistook him for his like wife. He's like, Olivia? When he had his shirt off, I was like, God damn it, dude. Like, I was like, that's so fucking funny. I love how like now the podcast has turned into us just like quoting our comedians.
Oh yeah. That's what's up.
So what are your goals? What do you want to do, man? Like what do you want to do like with your comedy? Where do you want to go?
I want to go to other countries for sure. I think doing the Fringe Festival, is that Scotland? I don't know.
The French Festival?
Fringe, Fringe. It's like the biggest comedy festival now.
Oh.
Edinburgh is where it's at. That's like the JFL kind of died off. I think JFL might still be around, but it's pretty much died, which was in like Montreal, I believe. I don't know, somewhere in Canada. But
so that's the French Festival.
Well, yeah, it's French. Yeah, CH. But yeah, I want to go around the world. I want to do other countries. I want to travel around this country as well because I still haven't done that. I haven't been to the East Coast. I haven't been to most places. I've been to all the states touching Texas, and that's about it. But yeah, I want to take it as far as I can. So,
oh yeah.
I don't know. Success to me just looks like I don't need a day job and all my bills are paid. So
right.
I don't need like a mansion or anything. I would say right now I feel like I'm already successful. It's just like a positive mindset thing because like I'm not struggling financially at the moment. And I get to wake up every day and like chase my dreams. So I think that's pretty fucking sweet. I have a house and I'm not starving. So fuck yeah. So if this is my peak, I'm fine with that. I totally am. But I would like to have I think it'd be cool to have millions. I think it'd be cool to hit like 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you, so how do I ask this? Are you more content, you think, with like 10 million followers or $10 million?
Oh, dollars.
Hell yeah.
Fuck about followers, dude.
Yeah. I kind of, man, I have this thing. I'm like, if I was like a big comedian, if I could get that point, but there's a lot of work that has to be done.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I fucking even get close. But if I can become like a bigger comedian somehow, I was like, man, I would just love to be like in an area where I just have people actually laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that would be like the most killer thing ever. Just be in front of a huge crowd and just laughing and everything like that. Like I think that'd be great. There's just like everybody is like, man, I really would, of course in this fucking economy, like I would love just money, but at the same time, it's sort of like, yeah, dude, I really just want like, I want that, like just that laughter,
Well, that's very obtainable. You can get that now.
I'm gonna try after we're done. I don't know like where I'm going. I'm gonna go try someplace.
You want a large crowd to laugh?
Yeah.
You could do that tomorrow, dude.
Fuck, dude. I just don't know where to go. Everywhere I go, there's not a large crowd.
You're going to accomplish that goal pretty quick.
I hope so. I fucking hope so. Because lately it's just been like.
You mean like an arena or what?
Sure. Yeah, maybe. Right now, it would be just nice if I could just make a room laugh. That would be really cool.
Like 30 people?
Yeah, that would be cool.
You haven't done that yet?
No, not really. Like for Killtony, like they kind of giggle.
So you haven't had a set where you feel like you just did really well?
No.
Really?
No.
How long you been doing it?
Almost 3 year.
All right, you got to quit.
Oh, believe me, I thought it.
This is the episode where the podcast ends.
No. I still want to go on. Like, I don't think I'm bad. I just don't think that there's just something that I don't understand. And I don't know what I don't understand. You know?
I see.
Yeah. And so sometimes I'll go and I'll watch people and, you know, and they'll do great, you know, and I'm like, okay, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
You know, I find that like, maybe like, comparing without comparing, you know what I mean?
Maybe your audience is older than
like what?
Well, than like 20-year-olds talking about their dicks. Like, I don't know, I haven't seen you do comedy in a long time. I think the last time I saw you was at JP's. Was that the last time besides before the podcast?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think that I know I've done like a few open mics with you. Like you know, we've crossed paths that way. Like, but I think the last time I saw you out and about was back when I always forget the fucking name of it. The bar that closed down and became that other bar or whatever. The one right.
It's a million bars.
Yeah, right, dude. You just mentioned 6th Street. You fuck. That's every bar.
The bar with the beers.
It was around the corner from Tiniest.
Oh, was it Dogwood?
Dogwood. That's it. I was like, that's something about dicks, I'm sure, but yeah, it was Dogwood. And every now and again, like I would get some laughs, but nothing crazy. I'd never felt like I crushed.
What's the longest set you've done?
Maybe about 20 minutes.
Nice. Okay.
20 minutes, and I did two separate 10-minute shows kind of thing before.
That's good.
In Houston,
yeah, dude.
You know. And it's like I have it to fill it up, and I think that I'm entertaining. I just think that there's something about the way that I tell the jokes that aren't very good, you know. And it's you know, it's just a process.
Yeah. Have you tried to like write with other comics?
No,
you should try that.
And yeah, right. Like I feel like that would be fucking fun to do because I feel like I come with like tags for people.
Yeah.
I can volley pretty well.
It's fun to do. I used to go to. I don't think it happens anymore. There's a guy named Jordan Yates. Shout out to that guy. He's a comic from Dallas, but he's lived in Austin a few years now. He just got pulled on Killtony like 2 episodes ago. But anyway, he used to host a writing session every Sunday, and a group of comics would show up at his house, and we'd all like tag each other's jokes up. It was fun. It was a good time.
Man, that's awesome.
It was a solid hang. More people should do that. Kind of like what JP was basically doing that, where it was like he was doing a tag mic at his apartment.
Yeah,
that was dope as fuck. I think I only did that like twice, but
that was fun.
That was fun as hell.
Yeah. So I did this like. Were you there for the whole Winnie the Pooh thing? Like,
just was Winnie the Pooh here? What do you mean?
So yeah, you would probably know.
He tried comedy.
Oh no!
You showed up with no pants.
Yeah, right. I was just drunk as fuck. Like, oh, honey. But
it's a good impression.
Well, that's kind of what I did. Like, I was talking about how JP's like little stage was a little flimsy, and I felt like I was gonna fall through and like Winnie the Pooh myself, you know. But anyway, what
does that mean? Winnie the Pooh yourself? Oh shit, your pants. Is that what you mean?
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah, it was silly, but like but JP like just loved it because I did like I did the impressions.
Yeah, that's funny.
And he really loved the impressions, and he was like, you know, like, dude, you've got to do it. You know, you've got to do these impressions, man. He's like, go out and do it.
Do you do like Winnie the Pooh having sex?
No.
You should try that.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
Oh, honey. I love that honey pot.
That's a good impression, dude.
Dude, but
that's your closer.
Yeah, that'll be a great way to go out. But I'll tell you this, dude, it's like there's nothing like that's more humiliating than when you're bombing in the middle of a Winnie the Pooh impression, dude. Like I was up there like, oh, take off, and I look out and be like, and nobody's laughing. And I'm talking about, oh, don't say Tigger with a hard R, all that shit, and it's like nobody's laughing, and I'm just like, and then I start pulling out like just this unfunny shit, and then so now I do feel like Winnie the Pooh, like I'm standing there like wearing no pants or something because like nobody laughed, and so I had to break it to JP. I'm like, dude, Winnie the Pooh is fucking dead, bro. I'm like, I can't bring it out there, but he had so much faith in that.
What was the premise you were going with? I felt like if you made it about sex, it'd be funny though.
Kind of. It was just sort of like a raunchy Winnie the Pooh, like, and that's kind of how I had it. And like maybe or like the Winnie. I tried a few of them, the Winnie the Pooh sex, and then the Winnie the Pooh like when he was in like a gang or some shit like that. I'm like, it's time to beat you in, shit like that. But yeah, it just wasn't really. It just wasn't. I don't know. I just couldn't do it for some reason. But I think like a writing workshop. I think that would be helpful just to hear other people's perspectives and ideas. Get out of my own head. Fuck.
Yeah, I think not doing like Tigger with a hard R or doing gang wars. I think I mean if you just tried it like something simple of like I role play with my wife during sex, and she's a big Winnie the Pooh fan or something, something like simple like that, and you just kind of introduce it that way, and then you just kind of roll with it and see if that works.
Oh, that would be kind of interesting. Maybe I could do that. It's so weird, man, because I'll kind of like, there's like this line that I always like just fly over, like I don't just cross. Like I feel like how do I put it, man? It's like, it's kind of like I'm the kind of comic, I think, that like you're telling them a good idea, right? And then they're right there, and then all of a sudden they fly off the fucking handle. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Like for some reason I fly off the handle. I can see
that when you said Tigger with a hard R.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's a little over the handle.
Yeah, dude, it's out there. It's like, why? And so, yeah, dude, it's like, why? Like, why is that a thing? Like, why do I do that? I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm sort of extremist on many, many levels, but.
With bombs. Extremist with bombs. I'm calling the FBI.
Yeah, they're on their tray. Let's see. Well, dude, fuck, man. Like, I think we're good, man.
Are we?
Yeah.
How long has it been?
An hour and 12 minutes.
Wow. That felt fast.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're hanging out with me.
Yeah, it is pretty fast. That's
what they say.
Are you going to go do a mic or anything tonight?
It's 8:30. I wasn't planning on being done. I could do like Tiniest or what's that one? The one at Lefty's, which they're pretty close together. Lefty's Brick Bar.
Oh, Lefty's Brick Bar? Does that usually have a crowd out there?
Nope, but neither does Tiniest. So pick your poison.
Man.
Pick your poison, baby. Yep. Actually, I need to do laundry. I might just go do laundry.
Hell yeah, dude.
What do you think I should do?
Yeah, dude, go do laundry, man.
Oh, you're supposed to say comedy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm going to do comedy because I have to do laundry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they have Mage's Sanctum, like right over there. And that's Trey Campbell's mic. Trey and Lindsay Campbell's mic.
What's it called?
The place? Mage's Sanctum.
I've never heard of that.
I didn't either until a couple weeks ago.
Did they put that on Instagram? Mage's Sanctum. Is that like a...
Oh, you talking about on Austin Comedy?
Like a comic book store or something?
Yeah, I think it's like Magic the Gathering.
It's going on right now?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Last time I did it was actually kind of fun.
Nice.
They didn't judge me nearly as much as I thought, But then again, I stayed away from that hard R Tigger thing.
Yeah, you got to. Got to stay away from the hard R's. I've always said that.
Just don't even fucking say that.
Don't even let them in your neighborhood.
The wonderful thing about tickles. But yeah, I'll probably do that one. But the reason why I stopped doing Tiniest is because every time I go there, I can't ever get signed up.
Yeah, it's hard to get on.
Yeah, there's so many.
I usually just go up late, and I'm like, "Can I get on?" Courtney's like, "Yeah."
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Nice. I'd like to talk to Courtney about coming on here too.
That's the strategy: is you either show up an hour early or you show up 2 hours late.
Hell yeah, dude. You say you're going to show up after laundry?
No, I don't really have time. I mean, I guess I could start the load and then leave because I live pretty close to here. So yeah, I'll do that. That's a good call.
Hell yeah. Shit, dude. If you're going to Tinus, I'll see you out there.
I thought you were going to Mage's Sanctum.
I'll go to both.
All right, cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, maybe. Cool, man. Well, thanks again, dude. I appreciate you coming back. And from the looks of it, everything is good.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Tuesday.
We'll do it again. I can't wait to tell you what's fucked up next. So awesome, man. Thank you. Wait, let's see. Nope. Oh, here we go. Put your I
was trying to listen to the mic. What's it saying?
Yeah. Just sound effects. I'm going to put different things in there, but yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I liked your intro on your first episode. That was cool.
Oh, the chintro?
Yeah. Were you doing the vocals on that?
No, man. That's
like AI or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.